Let's jump into the Roto World player news. For all your player news, go to NBCSports.com, and we start the day off here, guys, with the big one as the Chiefs trade a 5th-round pick that could become a 4th-round pick eventually for the Titans as the Titans unload DeAndre Hopkins. Matthew, the Chiefs really, really needed wide receiver help. They get a veteran after they lost Rashee Rice for the season, and they've just been thin at pass catcher all year.
They really have, and you know, I think what's interesting here, massive upgrade for DeAndre Hopkins. Anytime you're going from, you know, what the Tennessee passing game has been so far this year to Patrick Mahomes.
Congratulations, D-Hop.
D-Hop.
You're living right today, D-Hop. You drink for free,
One of my favorite players in the NFL. I've interviewed him a number of times over the years. He's awesome. He's an awesome human being. If you know anything about his story and the story with his mom, it's a great story. He's an easy guy to root for. And so, you know, it's been a tough go of it in terms of some of the situations he's landed himself in from NFL team standpoint. But I think he now gets to play with the best quarterback in the NFL, and with no Rashee Rice, and we'll see how long Juju Smith-Schuster is out. Suddenly, there are targets available for DeAndre Hopkins. It'll take him a little while to get up to speed. But one of the things that's exciting to me about Hopkins here in this match, in this situation, is that Mahomes is a quarterback that isn't worried about. Not worried about anything, right? He's Patrick Mahomes. So my point is that with a younger, more inexperienced quarterback, you know, they don't see Hopkins open. That's never been Hopkins' game. He's never a guy that's going to get massive separation. Hopkins is a guy who's just throw the ball somewhere near him and he's coming down with it because he's just got this unbelievable catch radius. He's as good a 50-50 ball winner as there is in the NFL. And so Mahomes would be like, F it, go get it. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't mind throwing those kind of balls. So having a play caller like Andy Reid as well, they will design some stuff for him. Look, I mean, you think about their target share. Rashee Rice had a 25% target share. Kelsey, 21%. Xavier Worthy at 17%. Hopefully this opens up some more stuff for Xavier Worthy as well. We don't know when Juju's coming back. We just know he's not playing this week. All that said, it's still the Chiefs. It's going to take them time to get acclimated. It's going to take them time to, and they still throw the ball all over the place. They still do right. They shovel passes to Noah Gray and end around to Mecole Hardman when they get close, and they still do weird crap in the red zone. So hopefully this is a significant red zone target for Mahomes. But I think what I tweeted out earlier was that I think he's on the wide receiver 3 radar, which means I'm not starting him I don't think he's a wide receiver 3 this week, but I think he's on that radar I think that's where, best case scenario is anything's possible with Mahomes, right? But best case scenario, just given what we've seen, I think he's somewhere in that 20 to 30 range among wide receivers once he gets up to speed.
He a nice little flex play once he get going after a couple of weeks. And you mentioned Xavier Worthy. Maybe they could get to a position where they could take some more of those deep shots. They took one with him. Patrick Mahomes overthrew him a little bit, but as weird as that game look against the 49ers, man, they put up 28 points on the road. This ain't the Jaguars defense we play here. They went to play the Niners and put up 28 points. So the stats don't look pretty, but maybe getting DeAndre Hopkins in there could make things a little more, just get things going. He's a chain mover. That's what he's known for, so maybe that's what they need. And if Juju could do what he did a couple weeks ago
with the underneath stuff, all of a sudden
Hopkins should be able to have some nice games with him.
Yeah, for sure, and it allows them then to just pick their spots with Kelsey. Connor, to the eye test, people look at the numbers, and obviously the numbers have not been great for DeAndre Hopkins. He started off, he was hurt in the preseason, he was slow, didn't play a ton of snaps in the first 2 weeks of the season, and then obviously it's been a tough go of it for the Titans offense for the last month or so. Have you seen that? Does it look like Hopkins has lost a step to you at all?
I think it was injury related. He came into the season, it sounded like maybe MCL related, and that's something that's not going to affect him the whole season. It just takes a couple of weeks for you to really clear up and get your legs back under you. But they can't throw the ball, and they don't want to throw the ball at Tennessee. And I think we'll see a revitalized Hopkins in this Kansas City offense, especially if they balance the usage. We know how good he is on the outside, but if he gets used the way Rashee Rice was being used half the time, not all the time, half the time, where he just sits underneath on those shallow crossers and slants, Hopkins can catch 6 to 7 passes a game, which he goes from fantasy wasteland to at least relevant.
1,000%.
Like a wide receiver 3 with some upside and touchdown upside.
I was trying to trade for him. from you a couple weeks ago.
And I had a feeling there was a prayer he can get moved, so I wouldn't. I gave you Romeo Dobbs, though, which is working out great for you.
He's been keeping me afloat. Yeah.
So. I was just like, I immediately was like, when I saw the trade, I immediately went to Yahoo. So like, who has Hopkins in the League of Assholes?
You're playing him.
And of course, it's the guy I'm playing this week. And just watch them, just like Josh Allen with Amari Cooper, watch them, hey, let's get Hop. Let's get Hop a touchdown.
It's happening.
Or
he gonna moss somebody.
1,000%. I mean, listen, whatever. Stupid Steven got, 2 from Rashad Bateman.
Wait for the Cedric Tillman game this week.
Oh,
it's coming.
I saw that by the way, this one outbid me for Cedric Tillman by he looked at what my max bid was and he bid $1 more. Which, by the way, I mean,
done it all year.
Like, hashtag respect though.
Hashtag
respect though. Like I was like sitting, I like looked at it and I'm like, Connor, you mother, and then I was just like, respect.
The game is the game.
The game is the game.
I'm the ugliest 4-3 you will ever see in fantasy.
1,000%. The game is the game.
4-3 nonetheless.
Yeah, respect though. Respect though. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.